Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we are going to have some fun playing Magic. And the fun thing that we're trying to do today is we are playing Pestilent Sunspeaker. So Pestilent Spirit is the first card in this deck that we're kind of building around, and the reason why we made this deck, or I say we because I ended up building this deck with one of my really good friends, the guy that got me into Magic, and we're playing this through. We ended up deck testing together and it was performing really well, so I wanted to go ahead and make it a deck right away. I haven't fine-tuned it necessarily just yet. I did do a constructed event once with it. I was 3-3. Our biggest issue was control, so I changed up a couple things, but I didn't want to go away from the core of the deck, so it still might have a little bit of issues with control, so just know that going into the deck. If you want to change things up for yourself, that's fine, but here's the deck. So Pestilent Spirit, it's a 3 converted mana cost, 3/2 with Menace and Death Touch. By itself, it's actually a pretty good creature. It's actually crazy powerful because you get a swing in for 3. They have to block with 2 creatures, and if they block with 2 creatures, you get to kill both of them no matter what. Like, as long as they don't have first strike, but pretty amazing already. So you can kill both of them. It trades off really well. It gets in for 3 points of damage all the time, which is great for a burn style deck, which this deck is burny, but we also have we also have Fire Song and Sunspeaker in here, this deck, which gives it a little bit extra jank. So we're a little bit more top end burn, and it's actually been working out pretty well for us. So what we have, Fire Song and Sunspeaker, if you don't know what this card does, it's from Dominaria. 6 converted mana cost, 4/6. It was the Buy a Box promo, I believe, for Dominaria, but it's a red instant and sorceries spells you control have lifelink. So everything red gives lifelink. So if we get a Star of Extinction, we do 20 damage to each creature in Planeswalker. We get lifelink for each damage, like each 20 points of damage done. So if we have 3 creatures out there, it gives us 60 points of life back to us. We do kill the Fire Song and Sunspeaker, unfortunately, but a lot of life gain there. And then whenever a white instant or sorcery spell causes you to gain life, Fire Song and Sunspeaker deals 3 damage to target creature or player. So integrity, so like this kind of side, the intervention side of this card, for converted mana cost, it deals 3 damage to any target and you gain 3 life. So it's a red spell and a white spell. So we end up gaining life twice from this because we do 3 damage first. It gains life because it's a red spell, but it's also white. So we gain life from it, we get to ping 3 more damage in, and then we gain 3 life, we get to ping 3 more damage in because of Fire Song and Sunspeaker's ability. So pretty fun card there. It's something we can definitely do to get a lot of damage in as well as gain life. We can do just some really fun stuff with this. So that's the goal of this deck, is try to get up to Fire Song and Sunspeaker, do some crazy things, but in the early games just kind of go crazy with electrostatic fields, gutter snipes, just kind of playing control-y Mardu here, which is, it's kind of funky, but it's been working pretty well. So I want to get into the gameplay, see how this goes, and wish me luck. All right, well, we are doing a constructed event with this Pestilent Sunspeaker deck, and whatever happens with this one. It's super fun. It did well for me last time. Hopefully it does well for me again. Control is still a hard matchup for us, so we'll see how much control we run into. And I mean, it's best of 1, so it just comes down to if we're drawing the right stuff as well. This deck probably would do a lot better best of 3, just because you can sideboard pretty well into what you're playing against. These integrities, the hard part is the integrity side of this doesn't always look great. We're going to keep this because of Revitalize. We have some removal. We have pieces that we are okay having if we run into our better stuff here. The fact that intervention does hit any target is nice, the 3 damage, and is still removal. It is expensive removal, but it's still removal. Okay, play that tap, pass the turn. Let's see what we're up against. Whoa! Did we play first, or did they just miss a land drop? I was talking, I kind of didn't notice who played first. Opponent scoops it up. All right, well, we will take a game 1 win off of a 1-land keep. I've done that before too. It's rough, but yeah, that's good. All right, here we go again. Here we go again. All right, up against Thorbjorn, and we are... Oh yeah, this is definitely keepable. We have good turns here. Hopefully we can find black mana with for Pestilent Spirit. Dawn of Hope is great to bring out turn 3 or 4. Fire Song and Sunspeaker, we like that. Alright, discard will be annoying though, which Clearly, if you're playing Drunk Catacombs, you probably ought to be playing Thought Erasures, which this looks like a Thought Erasure. Nope. Alright, pass to my turn. Do we get down Electrostatic Field, or do I hold up Shock for... You know, let's get it down. So, Electrostatic Field, pass the turn. Taps it, draws a card. Ooh, is this like a Verity Circle deck? Discovery. Okay. Alright, let's see. Another Clifftop Retreat's not terrible. We don't quite get what we're looking for there. We're just going to pass the turn. We have Revitalize, we have the Shock. We might just try to start burning a little bit. They have white with this, so there's a lot of ways to gain life in their colors. Basilica Bellhaunt, okay. Makes us discard a card. What do we discard? Probably the Firesong and Sunspeaker. Maybe the Pestilent Spirit. Let's Revitalize first. I wanna get a better look at what we've got here. Alright, there's Blood Crypt. Okay, Resolve. Discard. Maybe it's the Shock. Shock can be good with Pestilent Spirit. In fact, we can play that this next turn. Maybe it's the Firesong and Blood. Let's go Mountain. All right, and pass to my turn. Okay, Blood Crypt. Pay the 2. Pestilent Spirit. In case they have a counter, let's go ahead and actually. We will pass the turn. I'm worried that they might just have a counter or dive downs, anything like that. It could be played in this deck. If they go attacking, we'll go ahead and shock it. I mean, we can just block it with Electrostatic Field. So, I mean, that's fine. We don't need to shock anything just yet. We could shock face and just try to go pretty aggressive here. We're just going to hold on to it. Pass to my turn. Alright, we have Dawn of Hope. I'm actually going to pay the 2 life here. We can revitalize, or... for some reason I was thinking we can still revitalize and hit. So swing in with Pestilent Spirit. Down to 17. Pass the turn. Hopefully we find land for this Firesong and Sunspeaker. More discard could be annoying here. Yeah, I think we're in okay shape, though. Opponent obviously holding on to a lot of good stuff, though. Alright, so Hostage Taker. What do they try to hostage take? Tries for the Pestilent Spirit. We will shock you. Okay, Resolve. And goes to combat. Gonna try to swing through the Electrostatic Field again. Okay, passes. We will revitalize. I'd like to hold on to that with Sunspeaker, but we really needed to hit the land drop there. Alright, Fiery Cannonade. Fiery Cannonade's a great way to clear the board, but Pestilent Spirit also kills everything of ours. So, yeah, we don't necessarily want to do that right now. Let's see if they have the counter. Alright, they do not. Swing in for 3. And hopefully no Kaya's Wrath or board wipes, anything like that. Our Dawn of Hope being out is pretty nice. We got to 6 mana, which is when Dawn of Hope like really is turned on, except that that just kills us. We have 2 Mortifiers to draw into with this deck. Okay. Man, that's really annoying. Alright, we can't even play the Dawn of Hope. Well, we're still in okay shape, I guess. We have to find a way to gain life here. Alright, swing in for 2. They can have multiple of those. If they do, we're going to fire off the Fiery Cannonade. We get to gain life off of it. Pass the turn. Once we have Dawn of Hope, sometimes it's nice to play the lands just so that we can have it out. We are up against... Oh, alright. So now with this, do we just want to gain the life here and be able to draw? Maybe I should have played the Sacred Foundry untapped to draw here. Alright, we gain a lot of life from this, so we lose all of our guys as well here. Yeah, pay 2. Need to find Mortifies. Not more lands. Another Dawn of Hope, kind of useless. I mean, we're going to play it because if we find Revitalize, we can have more card draw. But our guys just straight up die. Man, Ethereal Absolution is such a good card. It just shuts down so many decks. So we have to be all in on burn now. So risk factors are good. We have a Banefire, which we can hit in for quite a bit. Lightning Strikes. Dispersal. Okay. Get the Dawn of Hope. Discard a Sacred Foundry. We probably should just... I don't know what's best there. Pass to my turn. We really want it just for... I mean, we can't even play a Gutter Snipe. Alright, where's a Mortify? Alright. Pass the turn. I feel like that Dispersal was not very smart. Oh man, they gain more life, make us discard the Gutter Snipe, which is completely useless at the moment. And this is... oh, this is frustrating. I feel like we were in great shape until... maybe I shouldn't have played the board wipe. We gained a lot of life, which was good. Keeping the Firesong and Sunspeaker might have been useful, though. But man, we just have not been able to draw anything. I'm playing him just because we're up against a discard deck, and I'd rather have mana so I can at least draw with stuff, in case we find our Revitalize eventually. Alright, well, we're going to run out of creatures, hopefully, eventually, for them to create guys with. But man, that's good. Ethereal Absolution is just a win condition, isn't it, against any creature deck. And then as long as you're playing a couple creatures... jeepers. Alright, do we even have any hope here? Not if we keep drawing like that. We have Star of Extinction, we have a couple things that we can do, so... are we just actually dead here? So we have 9, they have exactly lethal, so yeah, we're dead. So, good game opponent. Oh, that was frustrating. That was frustrating. Oh well, alright, next game. Alright, well, 1-1. The first one I'm not sure quite counted, but here we go again. Here we go again. And we are up against Rothus. Bring it on, Rothus. And we're playing our Pestilent Sunspeaker deck still. It's the truth. And, alright, we can keep this. We have our colors. We have early game removal. We have Gutter Snipe, which is great. I like it with Integrity and Intervention. Pestilent Spirit is good. Play that tap, pass the turn. Pestilent Spirit is actually really good against Stompy. Alright, well, we're just going to Lightning Strike that. Hopefully we can get it as they're trying to grow it here. So, pass the turn. Okay. As they go to adapt, we kill it. Basically takes their turn. They can swing in for 1. That's fine. Alright, let's just play Mountain and... do we want a Gutter Snipe or Pestilent Spirit? Pestilent Spirit is so good against Stompy, but I feel like... let's see here. Alright, let's play Pestilent Spirit first. Pass the turn. Alright, plays a Forest. Tender Shoot Dryad. Alright. Let's see what we draw. Alright, yeah, Lightning Strike, Tender Shoot Dryad. Hopefully they don't have more of those. That's bad. Alright, Godless Shrine tapped. Swing in for 3. We have Intervention to kill something else next turn, if we need to. Down to 17. Vivian Reed.
Wild animals I like.
Alright, ticks up. They don't have blockers right now, so we can kill it with intervention. Do we just get down the other Pestilent Spirit, though, and just kind of be a little bit more aggressive here? I don't know. It's only... Death Touch only works with creatures, unfortunately. Alright, Isolated Chapel. Let's get out Gutter Snipe here. They can adapt the Ghost Chamber Guardian right away, but we will have some other people. Yeah, so let's get down Gutter Snipe. Swing at Vivian.
I'm not losing everything again.
I'm not sure if killing it there was going to be the better play altogether. I feel like if we can get to Fire Song and Sunspeaker, Intervention just becomes so powerful, and we want to kind of be going face a little bit more. Thorn Elemental. They're a land away from it. Okay, Growth Chamber Guardian. Gets to adapt it. And probably will, yep. Adapts. Okay, Resolve. Okay, Growth Chamber Guardian again. Pass to my turn. Okay, give me a shock or something like that. Pass to my turn. Not a shock land, a shock. Oh, alright. Well, let's see here. Is it worth killing him here? We can kill two things with the Pestilent Spirit. They trade off. We can Integrity to kill Vivian Reed. If we swing him with... Thinking. Alright, let's play Sacred Foundry tapped. Let's just go attacking at Vivian Reed with the Pestilent Spirit. This is instant speed, so we could kill it before and kill something else as well. We could have tried to swing it with Gutter Snipe and kind of do the same type of thing. It is Menace, so you have to block with two things. Alright, they just let it through.
Oh, so it's going to be like that, huh?
Let's just play the other Pestilent Spirit and pass the turn. Yes, we could kill the Vivian Reed. They're getting so much value out of it. I'm trying to think of how we actually win this game, though. And the value that they're getting out of it does make it harder.
You can't stop nature.
If they find land, they can play Thorn Elemental. They found land. They play Thorn Elemental, I'm guessing. Which we can kill with a shock, which is nice. If we find a shock, that'd be even better. Or something. Yeah, let's see. Swings in. We can take 4, no blocks. That actually leaves them pretty open here. That means we get to kill Vivian. Pass to my turn. Okay, Carnage is great. Carnage is fantastic. So, Carnage, Thorn Elemental. Alright, so now we need to think about how much damage we can do here. So, if we swing all in, they can block only the Gutter Snipe. We can do 3, 5, and 6 damage. Alright, so I don't think we go face with everything here. So, let's go here, here. We can do that instant speed as well. We might want to kill a creature. Let's just do that. We're playing it a little more safe this time. Down to 11. Pass the turn. Resurgence could be pretty good if we draw into Response Resurgence. Fire Song and Sunspeaker just gives us, I think it's lethal, I believe. Okay, End Raise Forerunners. Okay, well, we will kill that now. So wait for them to be swinging in aggressively. Alright, Intervention. Hit you. Has Death Touch. We're taking 9. No blocks. They do have blockers now, which we can kill both of them. And we find a Resurgence. Alright, Resurgence. Yep, down to 7. Swing in, swing in. Can't swing in with Gutter Snipe just yet. They have... Oh, this is good. You have to double block too. We have first strike, so we block here first. It didn't let me order how much damage I wanted to do. Oh, I guess it does just however much you need. Alright, swing in, and there we go. Alright. Oh man, that's so beautiful. That's actually the first win I've gotten with the Resurgence, and it's exactly how I wanted it to go. Oh, that's beautiful. Alright, here we go again. Oh man, that's really fun. And this is the kind of deck I like to play, where it's janky. It's definitely not super competitive, like but at the same time, it's a good deck overall. Tapped lands, are they going to be quick enough? I actually like our hand. Okay, we're going first, and so we, in some ways, are okay with going a little bit slower. Get down, Clifftop, retreat, pass the turn. Hunted Witness. Well, let's see. Electrostatic Field's pretty good against the mono-white deck. Good blocker. Stops a lot of stuff. Another Hunted Witness. Is that only one land? Oh, they had another one. Okay. And the Legion's Landing. Okay. Well, now if we find removal... Well, no removal. They're going to be able to flip this. Legion's Landing really quickly. Yeah. Response really didn't do anything there for us. We're going to get down the... Hopefully we find an untapped land. We can play the Electrostatic Field and Revitalize. Get some value here. Block a Hunted Witness. Down to 17. Fiery Cannonade would be beautiful here. Very, very beautiful. Dauntless Bodyguard on... Who are you saving here? The Vampire? Interesting. Okay, Clifftop Retreat. Do we just need to mortify something? I guess it's just another Electrostatic Field. Overall, I think that helps us more than anything else. We're still looking for a Fiery Cannonade. I guess Revitalize could have helped us find that. Yeah. And all of the tap lands. A little frustrating. That's bad. Vanguard can get through now. Venerated Loxodon. Swings in with Adanta Vanguard. Yep, the one guy can get in. No blocks. And now I think we're just done for. Yeah. Let's draw once. See what we find. Risk factor, yeah, that was just bad draws all around. I mean, even in hindsight, Revitalizing wouldn't have helped a ton. We could have killed something along the way, but they just had the nut draw, and we did not have a Fiery Cannonade, which is kind of our main thing we have to draw to have a chance against that deck. And so, man, I feel like every time I've played against that deck so far with this deck, I've won. It's been close games, but in the end, I've come out. And so I feel like we do have a good matchup against that deck. We just have to have the right cards in hand. All right, keep this, which, I mean, that's every deck against an aggressive deck. Like, if you don't have your board wipes, if you don't have the things in a best-of-1 matchup, you just don't have them. So, and that's why they do so well in the best-of-1 format. All right, Sacred Foundry tapped. I guess Godless Shrine might have been better there, but we didn't have any black stuff yet. Okay, plays a Swamp. Perfect. Let's just set a field. Let's see what we're up against. Is this Dimir? Is this Rakdos? A lot of things are playing basic swamps now. Not a lot, but... Alright, Orzhov. Pridemate. We will kill that. Okay, I'm going to pay 2 life here. I might be able to get a Fiery Cannonade. So, pass the turn. Before they gain any life, or before Pridemate gets any counters, we're going to Lightning Strike it. Hopefully it's not, they don't have a Moment of Craving, though. That would be the one annoying part. Alright, so, enters the battlefield. Fiery Cannonade. Okay. Got 2 creatures. They do gain the 4 life. That's fine. We're not a straight-up burn deck, necessarily. We might look like it right now. Because Gutter Snipe will be coming down. And... Let's see. They have another Pridemate. Sanctum Seeker, interesting. Well, Mortify is good. 3 damage, get a swing in for 2. All attack. Down to 18. So I'm only running 2 Gutter Snipes in this deck. I was debating on having more, but I wanted the full play set of Pestilent Spirit in the deck, which I think is right. But it's a little bit funky at times. Alright, let's revitalize now. We need to find land. I'm not sure if they have anything that they can flash in here. Let's play the mountain first, just in case. Swing in for 2. Down to 13, pass the turn. And we might want to just stay aggressive here. Anything we play, I mean, we can do 6 damage with this Lightning Strike. They're not playing anything to gain life. So, yeah, we're going to strike. 6 damage. I'm guessing this deck has a lot of ways of gaining life, too. They just... It looks like they're kind of flooding out a bit. Okay, down to 7. And that's just game. We're going to fire it off now. I mean, I guess I probably should have swung in with Gutter Snipe first, just to see. And shock. Man, that is... Alright. I mean, and that's the other side of this deck, is just we can play a lot of burn really quick. So yeah, there we go. Not too shabby. Alright, here we go again. 3 and 2, so we are positive for now. It's at least going to be a 50-50, but I'm hoping for a couple more here. Boaz Wing. Bring it on, Wing. And we're playing our Pestilent Sunspeaker deck. And we have Revitalize turn 2. We have Electrostatic Field turn 2. We can keep this. If we find land, I don't think we need to Revitalize. We can get out Electrostatic Field, and it gets a little bit more value. And against the mono red deck, I really like having Electrostatic Field. I also really like having Revitalize. Carnival's also really good. Alright, let's get downfield. If we find land, then we can Carnival and Revitalize, which can be really good here. Okay, swinging in means that they have a run. I actually don't... I'm okay taking it here. They might have a Skewer. Okay, Pyromancer. Okay, there we go. Alright, so... Carnival. Let's go Pyromancer this time. Pass the turn. We have Revitalize up. I'm okay blocking this time. To stop Skewer the Critics is going to be better, so we will block this time. They might just be needing land, like with Light Up the Stage or something like that. So plays a Mountain, Pyromancer. Okay. Wizard's Lightning. Or Skewer the Critics. Alright, and Lava Runner. And Revitalize. And I think Fiery Cannonade is good. It doesn't kill Firebrand, so we're going to pass the turn and try to get a little bit more value out of it. Hopefully they play another Lava Runner or something like that. Having multiple is pretty good here as well. Because we might kill these two guys. They might overcommit if they... So like we will fire this off if they go to combat first. Alright, Shock. Fine. Alright, we're going to Fiery Cannonade now. Okay, Skewer the Critics. Lava Runner. Okay. Where's the lands when we need them? Alright, well... Pass the turn. Mortify can get the unexplained Experimental Frenzy, excuse me. Okay, Firebrand. I think we actually let them swing in here. We kill Firebrand. We have another Fiery Cannonade for the Lava Runner. I'm wanting to utilize as much as we can off of this. Oh man, where's our lands? We've drawn a lot of cards for only 3 lands. 13 cards, not a lot. Let's see, swings in. We can take it one more time. I want to see if they play more creatures. We have so many ways to gain life in this deck. We're going to take action here. I don't want them to get it. Okay, Fiery Cannonade. Eeh. Alright, pass the turn. We're really low in life now. This is really bad. Alright, we will Risk Factor. If they take it, we gain 3 life off this. They could kill us before it matters. Okay, has to enter tapped, pass the turn. We just have to hope that we survive one more turn. It's really our only shot. Intervention can get us back into the game, though. They could try to burn out. Wizard's Lightning. Okay. Down to 2, pass the turn. Did they find it? We're going to have to let them draw with Risk Factor. They can find anything. And they have the Shock. Yep, we'll show them the intervention. We could have... I think we were still dead, though. Man. That was a frustrating loss to end on. I feel like if we had found land earlier, we actually had a way to come back there. Anyway, so 3-3 again with this deck. That's what I did in testing it as well. And one win was kind of given. The losses, though, I felt like were just from poor drawing with each one of those games. And so that's kind of frustrating, but I feel like we did what we wanted to do with the deck a couple times. We got Firesong and Sunspeaker out with the Ethereal deck, which, again, we had them, but Ethereal Absolution, just something we had to draw into our Mortifies for. And this is the issue with this deck, is that we're running a lot of 2-ofs. Just with the type of things we're doing with it, we might be a little bit too spread out. And Mortify is not great. I wonder if just kind of sticking with these 3 creatures, not really going up to the Firesong and Sunspeaker might be better. But it's just so fun. Maybe going down to 2 could be better as well. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the deck. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff. And if you have any ideas or suggestions for the deck, leave them down in the comments below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much, and bye.